So, I was just watching Charlie is Cool Like's latest video, and he was doing a nerd off with another nerd fighter, and I know I cannot compete at all. But it occurred to me, I've got a lot of not mainstream kind of geeky normal things, so in spite of my lack of ability to actually compete in his nerd off, I am going to do one thing first, which is make a video saying, look, I'm a nerd too. And number two, I'm going to do it in a British accent because number one, he's from England, and number two, I can do a British accent.
Back to witches and wizards and magical beasts, to goblins and ghosts and to magical feasts. It's all that I love and it's all that I need at Hogwarts, Hogwarts.
Charlie said that requirement number one was a sort of nerdy graphic tees. All caps, Gryffindor shirt, Wesley from A Princess Bride, my favourite, Yoshi, a much more wrinkled Harry Potter shirt, this time Slytherin House, the Beatles, which I'm not sure counts, but I'm counting it anyway, Spamalot. Then of course the next thing he said was various video games. Work through some of the less nerdy ones. I have a rather addicting game of life, of course The Sims Complete Collection, The Sims 3, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for PC, which was a disappointment, the Diablo 2 expansion set, KOTOR, Neverwinter Nights 2, which is my absolute favourite. Also, I have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which I'm currently in the middle of, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which I haven't started yet, the Meet the Robinsons official game, the Toy Story 3 official game, the WALL-E official game. Then on the PlayStation rack, we have Nightfire, all sorts of generic sort of Shrek games, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, of course Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts 2, which is actually in the living room at the moment, Acme Arsenal, which is actually a lot of fun. You know, there's not a lot of games where you can actually play as Marvin the Martian. Pirates of the Caribbean, Spyro, Force Unleashed 1, and of course a couple of Lord of the Rings, and Tekken 5, which I'm horrible at, but I love playing. Now that's all that I have on my list that goes with Charlie's list. I have a few other things I think I can add. Miscellaneous sorts of things. My Pirates of the Caribbean alarm clock. My massive collection of Disney snow globes. This one is one of my favourites and it spins. Massive amounts of movies that most people who are 21 would not like to admit they own. The first 4 Harry Potter Ultimate Editions, The Incredibles, Snow White, and Popeye. You know, I don't think anybody has that movie. The massive library, starting of course with A for Adams and the Hitchhiker's Trilogy, Artemis Fowl, Hunger Games of course, we've got Inkheart, which is actually my brother's, Laura K. Hamilton, Stephen King's Dark Tower series, I'm missing the first book, it's currently on loan, Garth Nix's Abhorsen Trilogy, next to the somewhat disappointing Paolini series, the Inheritance series, the third book of which I do not own because I've gone on strike. Some Tamara Pierce up here, Philip Pullman, of course Anne Rice, what bookshelf is complete without her, and then my massive Harry Potter collection, which includes not only the books, but also the side books, such as Tales of Beedle the Bard, and Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Some more down here, and the Bartimaeus Trilogy, 4th book's actually coming out next month, pretty excited, Lord of the Rings. Got some H.G. Wells, Oscar Wilde, the Essential Manga, and then after that, of course, we have the massive collection of wall displays, starting, of course, with all of my Disney lithographs. Then we've got, of course, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, famous Moulin Rouge, my favourite poster that I think I own, Jedi and Sith from Revenge of the Sith, a little bit more Princess Bride, and of course Pirates of the Caribbean. And that's about all I have to offer in the ways of nerdom. Oh, except for 2 more things. Probably my 2 most treasured nerd possessions. The Time Turner, Hermione's wand. Thank you ladies and gents for joining me on my nerd tour. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday and don't forget to be awesome.